Hi, welcome back to Matt Hodkinson TV. I am the Chief Listening Officer, and I've come down to the south bank of the Thames in London, and that short clip I've just shown was actually a neon sign that's just down the bank a little and displaying the words "Power to the People," which kind of resonates with the message that I was talking about earlier this week on the BBC, and with the recent riots in mind, but also with the response from the riot wombles, as they're now being called. And I wanted to talk today about the whole kind of idea of finding commonality with people via social media. Now, I touched on using listening tools to find people who are talking about you, your name and your brand, and specifically using Google Alerts for that. Now, what I want to try and get across is the concept of finding commonality with interests, with hobbies, and with other online communities that are talking about perhaps the sports you're interested in, the sporting teams, as I say, hobbies, crafts that you might be into. So what do we do in that case with things like Google Alerts and social mention and some of these other free tools? Well, instead of searching for your name and that of your business, why not search for some of the terms that you'd associate with the sports and hobbies you're interested in? Now, for me, I've got a massive interest in snowboarding and wakeboarding and some other action sports as well, and deal with a lot of clients in that industry. So I regularly have Google Alerts coming through to me for mentions of snowboarding, especially where social media is concerned and where people need perhaps assistance in mobilising their communities around that particular topic. So start to think about what people might be talking about. In the instance of snowboarding, you might think about some of the snowboard brands, some of the new products that are coming out onto the market, some of the pro athletes that are out there, or some of the events that are taking place around the world, perhaps some of the resorts and some of the slopes, some of the pistes that you might frequent as well. So start to think about using some of those free tools, social mention, Google Alerts, to find communities online that are talking about the interest that you're really passionate about, and see what kind of conversations come back. And if your business is particularly targeting an industry and targeting specific consumers who are buying in that industry, then this is going to be even more important for you. Find out who's really influential in those communities, and I'll be showing you how to do that in the next few days. So check back on Matt Hodkinson TV. As ever, you can get me on Twitter at Matt_Hodkinson. Come back to the YouTube channel, subscribe, find me on Facebook as well, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks for listening.